Namaste, Jai Shri Krishna. Welcome in our one and only astrological talk show, which is we only talk science, no miracles, no superstitious, only science. But science with maturity, understanding, without compromising the value of our spiritual dharma, culture, tradition, language, and in fact, religion. In fact, our scriptures have an in-depth understanding, in details understanding, and that is why, despite the staying far away from this all the planets and stars, we can still actually predict, not only predict, but we can still go and think about what can happen and what will happen. So now, what is you thinking about this week? What you are what you expecting from the astrology will tell you this week. Because one thing we must try to understand, every time cannot be a negative. Every time cannot be a depressing. Every time cannot be a where we think about only pain and sorrow and problems. This 16th of May, Monday is eclipse happening. Now, obviously, when we see the eclipse and then we get afraid and okay, what to do, what to not to do, this and that, and what impact will be and everything. Lunar eclipse happening visible into the South Africa. Early morning from 3 o'clock till the 6 o'clock in the morning. Quarter to 6, sorry. From 3 o'clock till the quarter to 6, and then peak will start till the quarter to 7. Now, when lunar eclipse happen, in particular in early morning time is happens, it's called the Brahma Muhurat. Now, that's where the sun rise and moon set time is happening during that time. Very rare, and in fact, if I look at that way, Kabi, these combinations happens for good because sun arising, moon asta, and then eclipse happening. South Africa is a visible. There will be religious implications on it, so we have to follow the religiously as well. Details will be out on WhatsApp and Facebook, where you can continuously follow that. Or obviously, it will be on Instagram as well. Now, what is the impact that eclipse is bringing in our life? So next 3-4 days, only 3-4 days, you will see the weather, extreme wind, cold, heat in Asia, heat in Europe and America. Heat waves next 3-4 days will be extreme. In African continent, the cold wave will be extreme as well. Tsunami, water level increasing in the sea level, you can expect that one too. Flood, and in the same time, disturbance into the sea, you will see in next 2-3 days time. Whenever the eclipse happens, these are the things is happen naturally, because eclipse have a direct impact on the nature elements, and that's where the moon eclipse is direct impact on water. So that's where the water will be very crucial role will play into the next few days. So we have to be very careful. Those who are staying in a coastal route, coastal area, those who are staying into the close to the river, very take the extra precautions next 2 3 days. Generally, that eclipse will have a financial implications, emotional implications, and mental implications. The human next 6 months emotionally and mentally will be very disturbed, aggressive, and that aggressiveness lead towards the human crisis. Where we say human crisis means ke destabilizing the governments in across the world. We will see, and this is not I'm telling first time. I have told many times in the past. Since October, I'm talking about these things. Destabilizations of the government is going to be happen, and we have seen Sri Lanka, we have seen in Pakistan, we have seen into the regime change into the Germany as well. We have seen how Russia and Ukraine are having a fighting in last 2 months over. We are witnessing what exactly happening into the European countries where the political power are not understanding which way to go. Because of this price rise, obviously there will be a lots of destabilizations in the countries. South Africa will be one of them who will go through the phase of destabilizations. Next 2 3 months, we have to be very precautions, and very visible because crime rate will be increased. Not only crime rate, but extreme crime kind of the things will be increased. So we have to be very visible in next 2 3 months. Now, economically, there will be a slightly improvement. We will see the economic growth will happen, but that economical growth will not help in the larger picture. That is why we will be not able to see the economical growth. But there will be a growth, and that growth will bring some relief into the financial destability into the South Africa. Asian country will suffer loss, and European country will try to gain some benefit out of this economical crisis. Now let us try to understand how you as an individual will go through next week because eclipse happening, and then what will be implications and what you are will be into the situation when it's come to the planetary. So the number one people, you will be into the under control by the Mangal. Mangal means ke Mars. Very good planet, very positive planet for you, but slightly aggressive planet, which is already I have said last week, but again I'm reminding you, control your aggressiveness till the Tuesday, and then you will be fine. Not only that, you will have a land matter. If you want to buy the property, if you want to invest in a real estate, if you're thinking to having an investment into the real estate, this is a good time for you to do it. In the same time, number one people, there is a slightly you have to be focused on children because you have lost the control over your children. So try to establish a communication link between you and children because that is very crucial for you to do. If you are doing the study in a PhD and a very important area where you have to be focused, this week you need to put extra attentions on towards that education's level. Work wise, number one people looking good, business wise looking good, average, and health need to be focused. Number two, you all will be under control by the Jupiter. Jupiter planets is, if I look at that way, very good planet, very mature planet, and very powerful planet. But with you, it's not too good. There will be a conflict. When I talk about the conflict means ke conflict between husband and wife. That's where you need to be very caution about it. Do not allow the dispute to be increased, consistent, and grow. Resolve as soon as possible. In the same time, number two people, your financial destability will be increased. If you have any kind of the financial debt through the bank, please make sure you pay on right time. Do not allow the overdraft to be continued. In the same time, if you want to invest into the share market, this is not right time for you to do it. If you're looking to change the job, you can try it, but you will not get through successful response from your the applications, because this is not right time for to apply to as well. So I will advise for number two people is just wait and watch policy. Do not argue with your life partner, and take it easy at least this week. Number three people, all of you will be controlled by the Shani. Shani is a good planet, very powerful planet, very um, mature planet. That's why your maturity will become into the action. You will be very sensible person. You will be very thinkable person. You will be into the position where your thoughts will be recognized. Your investment into the into the banking sector, IT sector, mining sector will give you a benefit. If you are investing into the medical sector, real estate sector, and pharmaceutical sectors, that's where you're not going to get benefit out of it. If you're thinking to opening the business, this is a time for you to open the business because your maturity level is very good. Your life partner or your partner will be very supportive towards you. In the same time, you will have a very good news from your long distance relative. So this is what all is looking good for you. Just take care of your health. Try to not to eat any kind of the junk food and avoid to consume any kind of the alcohol as well. Number four people, all of you will be controlled by the Surya, very good planet, very powerful planet, very confidence planet. This week is confidence week. You're looking very good and very confident personality. In the same time, you're looking very calm and then focused personality. But the problem will start when you're going to become overconfidence in your situations. Try to not to become overconfident. Stay where you are. Remain who you are. In the same time, try to not to involve in any kind of the argument with, particularly with your brother, with your sister, and with your father or father figure personality. That's where you're not going to get good response. Number four people, you will have a very positive response from your life partner, from your business partner, from your work colleagues. So that's why you're going to be very calm and focused. Anything outstanding related to the government, it will come through in your way, and that's why you will be benefited from the paperwork, government work, and investment into the government sector. Health is looking good, finance is looking good. Only part which is I'm concerned about it, your overconfidence nature. When you're going to be react in overconfidence, you are not going to be get any benefit out of it. Please take care about that overconfidence. Number five people, all of you will be controlled by the Chandra. Chandra is a moon. Moon is a very good planet. If I look at that way, you will have a very powerful sense of humor. So you will use that intelligence and sense of humor to utilize how to make the money. You will be invest your business, your work into the right direction. Your word means a lot to the people. Your advice means a lot to the people, and you will be take that skill to how to make the money from it. So that's why you're looking good. Number five people, you will have a very supportive nature. In this case, you will support lots of many peoples. But the problem starts where you're going to be expect from the people, and that is where your expectations you're not going to meet from the people which is you expecting from them. So do not expect too much from the people. Do it your job what you're supposed to do it. And this week you have to be very calm and very intelligent and very alert when it's come to taking the decisions about the selling the property, buying the property, investing in the real estate, also investing into the mining sector. be careful about it. If you're investing into the share market or cryptocurrency, you will be benefit out of it. But in the same time, be a mature personality, not too greedy personality. Otherwise, you're asking trouble for yourself. Number five, people, just do not allow your mind to get confused. Remain cool and calm, and do not allow too much stress to take over your intelligence. Number six, people, all of you will be controlled by the Mercury. Mercury means Buddha planet, a very good planet coming in your own house, very powerful planet. You will be, I think, very good personality this week. You will have a very good rapport with your work colleagues, with your business partner, with your life partner. Your children will be very supportive towards you. You will get very good news from the children. You might have a short trip towards any relaxing holiday. So this is all is looking good for number 6, people. Only the part which is I'm not looking good is your health, because your health need attentions. Try to not to eat any kind of the junk food and non-consumable food which is don't suit your body. Otherwise it's going to be give you a uneasy in your happy mood, and that is why just be careful about your diet. Your financial stability is looking good. You will be very stable in this week in particular in the finances. So that is where you will be have a very positive response from your finances. And the health already I have said, and the family is very supportive. Number 7, people, all of you will be controlled by the Rahu. Rahu is the planet which is looking good planet. If you have anything outstanding matters with your brothers, with your sisters, with your colleagues, with your boss, with your business partner, this week I will advise not to try to resolve. Leave it as it is till the Wednesday. As soon as you pass the Wednesday, you can make an attempt. But before Wednesday, any attempt you're going to make it, you're not going to succeed in that case. If you're applying for the new job, try to apply after Wednesday. If you're applying for the new business deal, try to apply after Wednesday. And if you are thinking to travel, wait and watch. And even if you have to travel, then be careful when you travel. uh, do not drive fast, and do not drive under the consumption of the alcohol. This week you might receive a very not too good news from the long distance relative. In the same time, if you have invested in any kind of the cryptocurrency and share market, this week prepare for the big loss, because this is otherwise put your investment on a hold till the Wednesday, and after that you can do it investment as well. Take care of your health. Financially is not looking too good, but it will be a stable, and remain yourself into the focus and calm. Number 8, people, all of you will be controlled by the Ketu. Ketu is the planet which is, if I describe that way, dissatisfaction means this week is still remain uncertain about you. So what will happen till the Sunday evening? You're not going to be happy. Your mood not going to be in the right conditions. So when you are not in a good mood, try to not make any attempt to convince anybody. Try to not make any attempts to invest anywhere where you are not ready. Try to not to make any attempt to fight with anybody, and try to avoid argument with work and business colleagues. Health wise is looking good. Financially, destability, 3 days is good, next 4 days is not too good. So just be careful about the financial investment, and try to avoid to eat any kind of the non-consumable food, which is we call the junk food. Not only junk food, but the food which is makes your body uneasy. So be remain cool and calm, and focus on you what you're doing. And then if you really need some kind of the advice, if you really need some kind of the support, then speak to your elderly, speak to your people who you think they are mature enough to give you an advice which is in your favor. Number nine people, all of you will be controlled by the Shukra. Shukra means a very good week, romantic week, very powerful week. You will have a very good support from your life partner. Your life partner health need to be put it on attention. So if something happen, please visit your doctor immediately, because you need that attention, your health, in fact your life partner health as well. Your children will be very supportive, your children will be very progressive, your financial stability is looking good, your health is, as I already said, need attention. In the same time, if you are thinking to invest into the sector where, which is called the fashion industries, hospitality industries, and industries which is we call a luxury industries, this is the right time for you to do that investment. If you want to invest into the mining industries, if you want to invest into the industries which is medical industries, put your investment on your hold till the Wednesday. This week for number nine people, something is looking good where your long distance relative, which is you looking forward to have a relationship with them, you will be in keep in touch with them, and there is a possibility where your long distance relative and your relative matters, you will be able to resolve it, and there will be a good family or friends gathering after that. So those are the things are looking good for the number nine people. So overall, this was our prediction from the number 1 to 9. Now many times when I do the predictions, when I uh, do the astrological talk, obviously sometime we predict which is we don't want to listen, but something which is we don't look the person, we look the planet. And that is why my policy is not to person oriented, is a planet oriented, and planet cannot be lie. Astrology is a guide which is gives you a guidance how to handle the situation, because you are aware for it, you are ready for it, and you are actually looking for that ke bhai, yes, this is something is going to come to me, and I'm ready for it. Now I'm giving a remedy, solutions. So always I don't talk about the problems, there is a solution for all the problems too. Now, what is the solutions we are looking here is, so now the solution which is we looking for that is, in these days, if I averagely, if I look at the what exactly happening into the people life, so everybody's looking seems to be a happy, showing that themselves they are happy, approaching that ke bhai they are happy, but to a point everybody is not happy. So I will give you the remedy how to keep yourself motivated and happy at least next couple of months. Very easy remedy, very practical remedy, and very um active remedy, which is anybody can do it, from 6-year-old child to the at any age person can do it. Simple things, but is very effective. Now, in our house, when we look at that our house situations, happiness we look from the house, which is in English we call the home. Our home supposed to be gives us a peace and happiness, but in these days the homes is not becoming a peace and happiness place. It's more place where uneasy and argument and many things is happening. Why this is happening? Because the build up of the energies, into the house or home through these social media, electronic gadgets, and televisions. Whatever we use, YouTube, anything, uh, um, television screen, or our Facebook, our Instagram, anything we use, is depend what we watching. And then if the 10 people in or 3 people or 5 people or 2 people staying in the house, and if both watching a different things, so both energies are developing and clashing to each other, and that's where the energy are creating so much confusion into the house, which is we call the home. Now, what is the solution and what we can do it to convert that entire energy or remove those energies from the house? Three things every household should do. Three things. The first things, either morning or in the evening, all the family members together have to sit at your place where you worship into the house or home and chant Hanuman Chalisa. First. Second things, into the clay pot or clay divo, anything you can use, either clay pot or clay divo. Put the normal water, little but add in that water you must add holy water Gangajar. If you can't get the Gangajar, then get the sea water, means water from the ocean. If you can't get the sea water, then put the salt into that water, rock salt. And then after, you put inside that water a little bit camphor, and then that water in the morning and in the evening sprinkle every corner of your house, which will be we call the home. Sprinkle it. You can do it once a week, twice a week, every day, not a problem. And third, remedies, which is I will advise to everybody to do it into the house, is how to change the energy into the positive manners. So we all of us into the home, we have a turmeric, which is we call the haldi, hardar. But we don't have to use the turmeric powder, we have to use the turmeric stick. So you get the turmeric stick from any prayer shops or in fact any grocery shop. And in your bedroom, particularly in your bedroom and in your dining area, means we call the lounge or main room where you all get together, you all watch television, whatever. So that turmeric stick together with the salt, you must keep it or put it into that place. So automatically that will be gives you a positive response. These are the three remedy you can do it and see in next few days or few months how the environment is changing into the house, energies are changing, and you will see the positiveness. Stay safe, stay healthy, chant consistently Hanuman Chalisa. Tomorrow evening we'll see you live on YouTube for the Hanuman Chalisa. And if you haven't subscribed this channel, you must subscribe, because one subscription means one vote. And we all of us know one vote can change the entire world, entire things. Your vote makes a difference. Stay safe. O ईश्वर भजिए तने मोटू छे तुझ नाम गुण तारा नित्य गाइए हे थाय अमारा काम हे तलावी हसाव तू सदा राख दिल साफ भूल कदी करिए अमे तो प्रभु कर जो माफ ओम देव हो शांतिरंतरिक्ष शांति पृथ्वी शांतिराप शांतिरोखदय शांति वनस्पतय शांतिर्विश्वे देव शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वगुण शांति शांतिरेव शांति शामा शांतिरेधि ओम शांति 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 शांतिर्भवतु।